Let me get a hell yeah. You love the Philadelphia Eagles. Let me get a hell yeah. I'm going to take a second to talk to you about underdogs.
Eagles fans everywhere. This is for you.
Fly, Eagles flying on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird game nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here calling on Philly the podcast. And we can call a man dog or watch Miles score off the handoff. Rest of the division, your man saw Jackson like Sean, hunting like Randolph. Season here, early time to do them in. Your boy Philly Fresco. Thanks for tuning in.
What is going on, you guys? It's your boy Joe Castro, aka Philly Fresco, and it is Philly the podcast. And we are back, man. I took the whole weekend off. If I sound a little weird, I think I might be coming down with a cold. I hope not. But either way, man, y'all know I had to come on here and talk a little bit of that talk. We did take the weekend off. It was a nice little weekend. There was no football. There was no Penn State. There was no Eagles. So, hey, it is what it is. I decided to take the weekend off. But we do have a returning player now. We do have Lane Johnson, who is coming back to the team. A lot of people were making rumors. A lot of people were saying specifics, saying that maybe it's this, maybe it's that. He did come out and make his own statement, which we'll read that real quick before we get into too many of the comments. But Lane Johnson basically said, "I would like to thank everyone for their understanding and support over the last 2 weeks. I appreciate the positive notes and messages as I work to restore my personal life. Depression and anxiety are things I've dealt with for a long time and have kept hidden from my friends and family. If you're reading this and struggling, please know that you are not alone. I am excited to rejoin my teammates and coaches. I am grateful for the entire Eagles community and look forward to continuing to play in front of the best fans in the world. Fly, Eagles, fly, Lane Johnson." So we do have Lane Johnson back. I will keep that up for a little while if you guys want to read it on your own. And look, man, we all knew that he was dealing with some stuff, some demons, and mental health is no joke. Mental health is one thing that I feel like, especially in, a lot of minority communities, not to make it about that, we kind of poo-poo on mental health. We don't really take it as serious as we should. So I'm glad that Lane Johnson was able to come out and be honest with himself and his fans and his family and his friends. It's something you never want to see a player go through, but unfortunately he is going through. Like he said, it's something he's been dealing with for a long time. So it's great to have him back. There are some tough questions to answer now, though. He is Lane Johnson. Lane Johnson is one of the best, if not the best, right tackle in football when he's at his best, right? When he's playing and he's healthy, he's one of the best out there. So it bodes the question. We've seen over the past couple weeks, Jordan Mailata hasn't looked amazing at the right tackle spot. Andre Dillard has done well at left tackle, right? I mean, it is what it is. So I guess the question comes down to, do you go ahead and just start Lane Johnson? And because we were talking about this last year with Jason Peters. And I understand that this is a totally different situation. Jason Peters was kind of on his way out as it was. But with Lane Johnson, do you want to stall the development of somebody like a Jordan Mailata or maybe even an Andre Dillard? Like, one of these young guys are now going to have to go to the bench because you have him coming back. So it's a tough question. Obviously, you don't want to say that, it's time to move on, especially under these circumstances. But it's something that you have to look at. Maybe it is time to start looking towards the future. Maybe it's something that, the Eagles look at and say, listen, let's see what we got out of these young guys and see if we can't maybe get some value out of Lane Johnson. Now, I know that there will be a lot of dead money if we do end up moving on from Lane Johnson. That hasn't stopped us before. I don't think it'll stop us now, but we'll see. We definitely will see. Let's get to the comments. Shout out to Carlos. What's going on? Jason in here. Philly girl. What's going on? How about them boys? Cowboys fans just love our chat. Yeah, we run into the first overall pick. I don't know. We're going to talk about that. Darren Lewis, we know. Yeah. What's going on, O'Dizzle? What's going on, Vic? Not the best. Honestly, I think Lane Johnson is the best. I can't think of a better right tackle. Real talk, I can't think of a better right tackle. When he's at his full health, I can't think of somebody I'd rather have at that right tackle spot. You have to be available to be the best, and the best ability is availability. Over the last 2 years, he hasn't been available. I mean, he got injured. I mean, that's cool. Tell me somebody you would rather have at full health. Oh, Lord, yeah, Darren's going to come in here and just say a bunch of stuff. Why hasn't the Philly media questioned Sirianni on his offensive repetitive RPO and shotgun play? They did last week. I think it was Zach Berman. Zach Berman straight up asked him like about the running and RPOs and stuff like that. His response was basically that he's going to look at it and that he doesn't feel like he's calling bad plays, and that he's going to look at the run versus pass ratio and try and work on it. He's saying basically the same thing that they're always going to say. They're not really saying much. He gave you the classic coach's answer. That's really all it is. Ryan Clark said that the Eagles are going to ruin Jalen Hurts. I mean, I don't know. Look, I've been one of the most critical, I think is a nice way of putting it, people about Jalen Hurts. And honestly, I've said this to somebody, and I know this is probably going to cause an uproar, and that's fine. Maybe this is something we need to talk about. But realistically, outside of not running the ball, these play calls have done everything for Jalen Hurts to have an easy play in front of him. Now, I understand you have to run the ball to keep these defenses honest. I get that, and I'm not taking that away. Nick Sirianni definitely has to run the ball, but he's giving him in a very easy offense. There's a lot of easy throws that are out there that he's just not making or just not seeing. So, look, I think that Jalen Hurts just isn't your prototypical quarterback, and I don't think that this is the type of team that will build around his strengths. I don't think that we've ever been that type of team. So, unless you can throw the ball, you're probably going to look bad out here. You're probably going to look bad in Philly. It just is what it is, because for what the most part, Philadelphia media is trash. There's some that are decent, but yeah, some of them just, it is what it is. When you're at that level, when you're invited to training camps and invited to these press conferences, there are some things you just can't say. There are some areas that you're not allowed to touch on. So it's a little bit different when you're in their shoes, I guess. But I get it. I understand. As fans, we want to hear the questions we want to hear. What's going on, Scoop? What's going on, brother? What's going on, Philly 559? Come on now. Y'all see y'all coach play calling, and Hurts is 87% of the offense. Look, I like Hurts, but I really don't think he's that guy. I really don't. And I'm willing to give him the year, but I just don't see anything that has made me be like, oh, he looks great. And I know a lot of people are going to throw out stats and say, well, if you compare him to him, like, I'm tired of people comparing Carson Wentz to Jalen Hurts. Carson Wentz didn't work here. So I don't know what the comparison is there. Like, it doesn't make sense. I get this front office is trash. This front office is terrible. This coaching staff hasn't really proved its weight in gold, or worth in gold, or whatever the hell the saying is. But my thing is, as a quarterback, at the end of the day, you are built to make plays. That's your job. Your job is to make the play that's in front of you. And far too often, I'm just not seeing Jalen Hurts do that. So I want to see Jalen Hurts play well, and I want to see Jalen Hurts go out there and ball out. But, he just hasn't done it yet. You know what I'm saying? It is what it is. You fronting on Lane. I love Lane, bro. I love Lane Johnson. And especially with mental health, I'll never take, look, that's very important. That's more important than a game of football, in my opinion. That's more important than your job. That's more important than anything, in my opinion. If I go to work and I'm hating my job and I'm, getting depression from my job, which I'm not saying that's what Lane Johnson was getting, but I'm not going to go to work if that's causing me, mental anguish. So I understand if you're going through something, fix that. But right now we have to look at the future, man. Whether or not, which I'm going to get to the schedule coming up, because I do think that we have a opportunity to go on a little bit of a run here, which I'll get to. But you got to start looking at the future. Maybe putting Jordan Mailata at that right tackle, maybe putting Andre Dillard at that left tackle is something that can help you for the future. So that's what I'm looking at. And I know he's only a rookie. Smith hasn't had the season. Devonta Smith's going crazy. In my opinion, Devonta Smith's going crazy. He's having a hell of a year. I don't know what you want him to have. He has almost 400 yards already. I don't know what he's supposed to have right now. If he got the ball, yeah. And this is the thing though. We're overly feeding Devonta Smith. Sometimes it seems like we're just forcing the ball to him. But I think he's having a great game. Or a great year. We see him route running is just impeccable. His route running is crazy. You know what I'm saying? He seems like he's always open. So I'm with it. What's going on, Eagle Slayer? He said, glad to see Lane is back. It could have been much worse. It definitely could have been much worse. Good morning, Nina. How's it going? Good morning. I'm addicted to Warzone. That's what's up. Yeah, I suck at all those like RPG games, and so I can't do it. If so, is Lane ready to play tackle again? Maybe we should back up swing tackle. That would be interesting. You know, like I said, do you really? We went through this with Jason Peters, and I'm not saying Jason Peters and Lane Johnson are at the same level in this, you know, part of their career. Obviously, Lane Johnson has more in his tank. But maybe it's more effective to realize that, hey, all right, we can put Jordan Mailata at that right tackle and he can grow there, and that can be the future of our right tackle, have him there for 10 years, have Andre Dillard on the left side for 10 years, and we can move on from, you know, Lane Johnson and maybe get something that's worth it. Now, the thing is, if it's going to be something worth it, man, it's got to be higher than a third round pick and maybe multiple picks. You know, it's got to be something that really makes it worth it, because you are going to be eating some dead cap space. So shout out to everybody in the chat, man. We already got 30 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe. Help me on my way to get to 3K. If you hit that like button, even if you are subscribed, it helps me a lot. Just push this content out, man. I don't ask enough, so now I'm going to start trying to ask a little bit more. Every guy named Jalen plays trash all month. Why can we or can't we? Phil, what's good, Philly 52? First of all, are you saying why can we or can't we? Why can we? I think there's a lot of reasons we can. You know, it really comes down to the coaching, and it really comes down to figuring out the team that you have. If you don't put the game in Jalen Hurts' hands, I hate to say it like that, but if you put this game in the running back's hands, if you put this game in the defense's hands, I think that you can win more games than lose. I really do feel like that. I really do feel like if you're not asking your defense to be on the field for more than 35, 40 minutes a game, you can win most of these games, you know. So I think it comes down to our run game, and that's something that a lot of people got to realize. We're all harping on this run game, and I get it. We have to run the ball. We have to. But at the same time, we have to be realistic that when there's plays there, running the ball isn't going to make Jalen Hurts more accurate. That's one thing I've continuously said. Jalen Hurts' accuracy is an issue. His consistency on the deep ball is a big issue. And it is what it is. That's what we have to look at. After the Las Vegas game, I think that they were riding off emotion. I think that losing their coach and everything, that everybody thought they were going to lose, I expect them to kind of come back down to reality that you don't have a coach and now you're in a little bit of turmoil. But maybe they use this and they make a little run. Who knows? As long as Lane says he's ready to play football, I'm glad he's back. Football isn't the most important thing. That's a big fact. What's going on, Drew? What's going on? I don't think he gets the ball enough, especially in prime situations. The dude wins damn near every one-on-one. You're talking about Devonta. I agree 100%. Devonta Smith's been balling. But, you know, he does get fed the ball a lot. He gets fed the ball a lot. Joe, our coach is not helping Hurts. Also, Carson had Reich to help him his 1 year with a real run game. We got to give Hurts at least 12 games to see if he has it. Our schedule is winnable coming up. I mean, Dizzle, I think this, wasn't this his 11th game? So 12th game is tomorrow, or Sunday, I should say. So, I mean, you know, look, I'm giving him the whole season. I'm giving Jalen, this is your season, and possibly next year if none of these quarterbacks are good. Build this team, and if Jalen Hurts is the guy that's going to be your bridge, that's fine, but we just have to be realistic about it, man. We really do. But I do agree with you that our schedule coming up, we got some winnable games, and we're going to look at that in a minute. If the Eagles were smart, they move on from Lane Johnson, Fletcher, Darius Slay, and Brandon Flair. I mean, if you were smart, you'd realize that wouldn't free up as much money as you thought. But you went to Dallas Cowboy schooling, and I understand you guys don't really teach math out there like that. So I'll let that one slide, Darren. What's going on, Big Moose Fire Nick Sirianni? Look, I'm giving him just as long as I'm giving Jalen. I'm giving him just as long as all those, you want to call Jalen a rookie, you want to call him this. I'm giving Nick just as long as Jalen. They both got this year to prove me wrong, and that's it. What's going on, Shonuff? What's going on, brother? What's going on, Matt? Ultimately, if you don't run the ball, you keep the defense guessing. You're not beating anybody. I agree 100%. We have to run the ball. But I'm getting to the point that we have to take the game out of Jalen's hands. We can't ask him to run the ball consistently. I mean, throw the ball like that consistently. He's just not that quarterback. It is what it is. We look back at his weaknesses coming up as a player, and it looks like he still has the same weaknesses. I know a lot of people say that, you know, he's a rookie. He's a rookie, which I do not subscribe to that thought process. I do not feel like he's a rookie. I feel like he's had a full year. At the end of the day, I have not seen the progression that I want from Jalen. I feel like he's very inconsistent. But he has the year. Like I'll say a million times, he has the year. It is what it is. This is his second year in the NFL. Just like any other NFL player, you have until your second year to really prove what the hell you are when you're a top 2 pick. Or a top 2 rounds, I should say. What's going on, Ray? What's going on, Bird Gang? Do you buy that we are buyers, or do you think we are sellers? I think we're sellers. I think we're definitely sellers. I think that, I think that Howie's one of those dudes that likes to play like mental games and try to act like he's, you know, way ahead of the curve. Like he's selling. We're selling. We need to. We know that we need to build this team from the ground up. We don't have many young assets. So we have a lot of draft picks, you know, but we don't have a lot of young assets. So we have to start looking at these vets and seeing what we can get. I used to get excited. Now I get nervous every time we play. Eagles need to get it together. I agree. It's been tough, man. It's been tough, but we've been through this. And I really do feel like we have some winnable games coming up. I really do. I think McLeod is getting shopped next. I don't think anybody would really want him, if I'm being 100% honest. Like, that might sound mean, but I really don't think. Like, he's coming off an injury. He hasn't really done anything huge this year. And if we do get anything for him, what are we going to get? I don't really know what we're going to get. But, I mean, if we can get something good for him, God bless. God bless. What's going on? What's going on, KJ? What's up? Hurts has all the intangibles, leadership, but cannot simply cannot make NFL level throws and doesn't read the field. He's a one read and run quarterback. That's 100% true. And even if we look at the RPOs, I know a lot of you guys hate the word RPOs and screens, but that is what you do to make it easier for a quarterback outside of running. Obviously, we got to run. We have to run. But you're giving Jalen Hurts the option to make those decisions, and he's making the wrong decision time in and time again with these RPOs. So that's on him. I understand that look, I'm at the point, and you have to understand that if you're saying we have to just start calling run plays, you have to realize that's taking the ball out of Jalen. That's taking the game out of Jalen's hands. You don't want him to be the quarterback. You want him to just throw the ball when he here and there. At the end of the day, NFL quarterbacks make some play calls at the line. They read defenses. They change the plays at the line. If he cannot do that, we got to be real about it. We got to be real about it. Have you seen JT O'Sullivan's breakdown on Jalen Hurts? It's great analysis. No, I haven't. I have not. Shoot that to me. Shoot that over to me. I'll check it out. Raiders game not going to be easy. 50-50 if they can win. Waller and Jacobs is healthy. Is their strength versus the Eagles' weakness on D? I'm not too worried about Waller. We've actually been doing pretty good against tight ends. I think that our secondary is our strength right now. Our linebackers are trash, so anybody can run on it. So it should be an interesting game, man. Our coach is bent on throwing because he was a receiver and thinks you can win by throwing the ball. This is this much, and it's not productive. I really think it's Howie and Jeffrey. Like, we can nitpick this coach, but like, we had the same problem with Doug. We had the same problem with Andy. Like, this is the team that they want. They want a team that passes the ball all over the field. The linebacking core is trash. What's going on, Will? What's going on? Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 30 people in here. Be sure to hit that like, hit that subscribe, man. Join the family. We're on the road to 3K. Help me get there. I'd really appreciate it. If he can, it has more time to set up. It can if he has more time to set up and throw and not to think so much on all plays. I'm not sure what you're saying by that. Explain that a little bit more. Darren Waller versus y'all linebackers. Darren Waller's not going to go against our line. Like, that's the thing. Avonte Maddox is probably going to be on Darren Waller, which I'm cool with. Darren Waller's going to get his, I'm sure, but he's not going to be the one that beats us, in my opinion. If we lose, it's going to be because we can't stop the run and our offense can't score. That's literally what's been the MO for this whole season. We've been beaten because we can't stop the run and our offense can't score. Our offense, I won't even say score. Our offense can't even sustain drives. When we even do score, it's like a quick 5 plays, you know, and that's not going to win you games. When your time of possession is damn near like 20 minutes, that's not good. That's like 1 quarter. You know, you're not going to win many games like that. What does anyone think about the Minnesota Vikings? I mean, now 3-3, maybe playoffs. Possibly. Kirk Cousins is looking good. I mean, you guys just went out there and beat the Panthers. Panthers look like they're falling apart. I said that, though. I knew that they weren't the team that everybody was making them out to be before the game we went. Like, they weren't the 3-0 Panthers. They were the team that lost to the Cowboys and the Eagles. That's who they are. Do I think what is a fair matchup, Carlos? What do I think is a fair matchup? That's why we can't win against the Raiders until stuff changes. You don't have a chance, and I agree. As a quarterback, you must be able to make throws, run game, or not. Yeah, facts. Yeah, he's not as accurate, but asking him throw constantly. I agree 100%. He definitely. He said, "I know math." Carlos, you know, don't take it personal, bro. I'm tired of that dude, man. I'm tired of it, man. Yeah, he's like, yeah, I mean, you can't ask him to throw 40 times. That's just not who he is. Joe Castro in his bag today. I'm mad, man. I haven't talked in a minute, man. So we gonna talk. 6 games is too soon to rank the new rookie hires. Brandon Staley first. I say it is too early. I don't say it's too early to rank the new hires. I don't think, I think that, he's probably one of the worst right now looking at it. But I do think it's too early to give up on it. I think you got to give him the year and see what happens. And honestly, I just think he's a scapegoat, bro. Like, I think that our front office is trash, bro. Our front office is making these decisions, not our coaches. Victory Monday, and it feels so good. Man, the Cowboys look good. Now, get off my back. I said it. Congrats. Y'all are Super Bowl champs in week 6. Get out of my face. I mean, Carson Wentz played like trash last year. Big facts. What's up, Joe? How does it feel being at the rightful place in the division? Don't say it. Don't say that. I mean, are we last? I don't think we're last. Do the Giants have 2 losses? After that loss 2 wins, after that loss they just took, they should just automatically go to the bottom, because that was embarrassing. At least we didn't lose like that to anybody yet. I mean, kind of the Cowboys, but I mean, it wasn't that bad. We don't even know if he'll get better from this going forward or improve on seeing the field better like Lamar Jackson did in the offseason. Yeah, but Lamar Jackson was in a system, was on a team and had a coaching staff that's willing to work with what they have. We don't have that. We don't have a front office or a coaching staff that's willing to work with what they have. So we have to find somebody that fits the system they want, which right now just isn't Jalen Hurts. So unless they show me, that they're willing to do that, I'm just not feeling like Jalen's that guy. There's so many plays where it's just drop back and throw instead of hitches and ish. There are often 2 times he is too hoppy in his. Yeah, I mean, look, I'm not gonna lie, and this might be ignorant of me to say, but like, bro, when he did that hop jump throw in the Cowboys game and still was like 10 yards short, I was kind of like, yeah, I'm done with this guy. Like, he's not that great, bro. Like, I love the guy. I love his intangibles. I think that he's a great person, and I think that he's a great leader, hard worker, like all those, great adjectives. I got many adjectives that you could say about Jalen. But I don't know if I can say he's a great quarterback yet. I don't know if he's there. And I don't know if he'll ever get there. I just don't know. After this is his 2nd year in the NFL. As much as we want to call him a rookie, this is his 2nd year in the NFL. Things have to start getting better. Something has to improve, and I just haven't seen anything really improve. If Jalen gets hurt in practice and Flacco starts the game, does Nick Sirianni still run RPO with Flacco? If not, then Sirianni is not exploring Jalen's capabilities. He can do more than run the Buick. I like that. Run to the Buick. I mean, look, I think that if, God forbid, Jalen Hurts does get hurt, I think we're going with Minshew. I don't even think Flacco would go in. All right, bet I'm going to try and check that out. Maybe I can. With my luck, it'll end the stream, so I'm not going to click it now. But I'm going to check that out after this. I think he takes too long to make decisions. He seems good with no huddle. Yeah, and if you break that down, like if you do no huddle means that you're not making this, that you're not having to make decisions. It's a played call. There's maybe or two reads that you have to make, or you run. And he does. He succeeds in that. That's not a good thing, though. That's not, it's good that he can do that, but it's not good that that's the only spot that you're doing well in. Mailata matched up better against JPP and Barrett than I anticipated. Me too. So I'm really at the point that I'm like, I love Lane Johnson, but it might be time to start looking at the future of this offensive line. It really might be. I think Jalen just needs a year to figure it out and work on it. Look at Josh Allen. Not saying he will be on Josh, but I think all right, so Josh Allen played his rookie year. That was his first year, right? He played, so it took him a while. But realistically, Josh Allen got better because of Stephon Diggs and their coaching staff, in my opinion. I think that's really what happened. He always had an arm. Like, Josh Allen always had an arm. He just had to get better at decision-making. Jalen doesn't have a good arm. Jalen doesn't have good decision-making. Jalen is literally a on-the-move quarterback. Like, it's, and that's not, it's cool, but it's not a good thing to be your only asset that you can run. That's like, and I've asked this question since about week 2. What is Jalen good at outside of running the ball? Outside of running the ball and his intangibles, what is Jalen good at? What makes Jalen a great quarterback? And I haven't gotten the answer to that. I have not gotten the answer to that. We don't know if he can't go under center and read right now. He has one read on free rushing and is designed where to go next. I mean, look, he's had options. Like, RPOs is literally like 2 or 3 options, and he's making the wrong decision on that. So how many more options do you want to give him? Like, I don't know if I'm there, man. Shout out to everybody in here, man. We got 41 people on here. Just sent the video to your Twitter. All right, bet. Oh, that's his name? I never knew his name. QB School. Oh, that's 22 minutes outside watching. All right, I'm going to watch that, and I'll give you guys, like, my opinion on it afterwards. I won't lie, it's burning me inside to see in Dallas win. It definitely sucks. Also, it's almost NBA season. Brooklyn! If I was on StreamYard, I would play the intro, but I ain't going to do that. We got 45 people in here. Be sure to hit that like. I want to see 40 likes at least. Let me get 40 likes, y'all. Show me that love. It's not so much that Hurts is a one-read quarterback. The spread offense throwing about 35 to 40 passes a game doesn't fit Hurts. You have to tighten formations and put at least 2 reads in a check down. He's not even reading his check down, sure enough. I agree, bro. I agree that this offense is not helping him at all, but he's not helping himself either. This offense is not a great offense, but it is an offense that you can show who you are as a quarterback in. If you put somebody with a good arm in this offense, they're going to have the crazy passing stats, probably better than what Jalen Hurts has. Like, he's got those stats because of the volume that he's throwing it, not because of how good he's playing. We've seen a lot of poor play from our quarterback and full games of poor play. We had a possession that was 35 seconds in the Bucs game. Facts. It's like, you're not going to win games like that. Losing to the Cowboys is one thing. Well, I'm going to say this right now, because I know a lot of Cowboys fans are in here because you guys just love my face so much. Y'all just wish I was a Cowboys fan. I know, but I'm not. Nobody likes the Cowboys. Y'all going to fall off. Clip this. Y'all could clip this, screen record this, whatever. Y'all not going to win a playoff game. I guarantee you that. You are not going to win a playoff game. You could call me a hater. You could call me unrealistic. You could call me biased, but y'all not going to win a playoff game. Y'all talk all this talk. Y'all so hype about beating old McDonald Jones in against the Patriots. Like, that's not the same Patriots. Y'all bringing up crazy stats about, oh, the Patriots never lost to the Bill Belichick coach. Like, they ain't the same Patriots. Miss me with all that, bro. So y'all can enjoy y'all little week 6 Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? We beat the Tom Brady-led Patriots in the Super Bowl. You know what I'm saying? But y'all don't care about that. But now Bill Belichick's stats matter. Miss me with all that, bro. Steichen calling plays instead wouldn't make a difference. It really wouldn't. See, notice how I'm a Cowboys fan. I'm not talking trash. You're rare, bro. You're a rare breed. 13 days away from Halloween, 2 days away from the NFL trade day deadline. Eagles remaining team might not might to be more scary than the. We need to hire Brian Leftwich. Bro, I would love to get Eric Bieniemy. Bring Eric Bieniemy on over here, man. But it's the thing that all these coaches are gonna look bad under our front office, man. I really do feel like that. I'm not trying to hate. That's to say, if they truly let him, they're not going to. This team doesn't trust its team or its coaches. This front office wants, you know what I'm saying? What's it called? This front office wants a pass-first offense. That's it. New Philly fan because of Jalen Hurts. Philly fans are deluded. We don't want you, bro. We don't want you. If you're just a fan because of one player, he might not even be here next year. So yeah. Go bandwagon another team. That makes zero sense. He has 13 TDs. What do you expect from him? We expect from him to be good. What do you mean? Well, stats don't win games. Players do. And he's not playing well enough to win games. Our offense has multiple times lost us games. We need to hire Brian Leftwich as our head coach. I don't know about head coach. At this point, would you rather keep Sirianni next year or Hurts? That's a good question. That's a really good question. I would probably say Hurts, but I don't know. I would probably say Hurts. Hurts RPOs every play. Most QBs get 2 or 3 seconds to throw, but a second of that is used to do a play fake, and our line is not 100%. He only has time to get to his first read, 3 chosen every play. I don't agree with that. So a RPO, in its essence, is you have 3 choices and you're reading it while you're faking. It's not a fake. It's a choice. So when you're handing it off, you as a quarterback are supposed to be looking up and looking at either the linebacker or the slot guy, whoever's on the person you're supposed to be, keying in on as a pass option, or the defensive end who can be crashing down and taking on the running back and then giving you a free lane. So I think that's not that many options. Realistically, if you do a drop back and pass, it takes you about a second to drop back anyway. So it's about the same thing anyways. And then you're going to have 3 or 4 options to look at. So I think that Jalen Hurts, that's what you need to do. Jackson doesn't see the field that good either. Just he runs for it. Well, we don't have Lamar Jackson. Lamar Jackson doesn't matter to me because you know what? He's not on our team. We have Jalen Hurts. Jalen Hurts is not Lamar Jackson. Lamar wasn't making mistakes that a QB shouldn't be making. He wasn't. He was very accurate in when he played for Louisville. I used to watch him in college. He was a lot of fun to watch. They kind of kitty cornered him into being a running quarterback. And now you see that he's getting the ball to be a thrower. Boom. They never really had wide receivers. Can you name a good wide receiver that he had his rookie year? They had a bunch of tight ends. Byron ain't no head coach. Not yet, man. Not yet, at least. Lamar wasn't accurate. Lamar was accurate in college, bro. Lamar was definitely accurate in college. I'll give him the benefit of the doubt, though. Lamar been in the league, bro. Like, what the F? He also Lamar is not reading the field, jeez. But we don't have Lamar. I don't get what Lamar has to do with anything about this. What does Lamar have to do with the Eagles? We don't have Lamar. Jalen constantly works on his game, but I haven't seen any change. The same thing that we were complaining, or I'll just say me. The same thing I was complaining about early on in this year is the same thing I'm complaining about now. So, I mean, you can work all you want. If it's not fixing the problem, don't disrespect the former MVP Lamar Jackson that good. Pat Mahomes didn't start until week 17 his rookie year. You're a hater, dingy hat. That's a cool name. I like that. Washington football team, New York Giants, and Philly will be looking for a quarterback next season. Possibly, we might be. Eagles about to go on a run, start looking at film for upcoming prospects. Oh no, we're going to get to this now. I've been wanting to talk about this. So, look, we're going to look at this schedule. We're going to look at this schedule. So, I've said, in the beginning of this year, I said that if we can get out of this first half of the schedule, well, I guess it's not really the first half, but the first 6 games, the first bracket of these games, if we could get out of these games at about 3-3, we were in a good position. Now we're 2-4. And look, the Raiders, they had a great game this week. We'll see what happens. I still don't think that they're going to be that good, losing their coach and everything. I think they're going to start going through some adversity. So I can see us winning that game. I see us beating the Lions. Chargers might be tough. I could see us beating the Broncos. All they have is a defense. I'm not worried about their offense. I can see us beating the Saints. We've been an opportunistic type defense. I can see us beating the Saints. And then I see us sweeping the rest of this. Like, I don't see us losing to the Giants. I don't see us losing to the Jets. I don't see us losing to Washington either time. I really don't. So, like, if we can steal the game against the Raiders and the Chargers, we might have a great record at the end of this year. Like, real talk. I can't see us losing many of these games. And I'm not saying that we're a great team. I'm just saying these teams aren't better. Nobody cares. I don't know why Lamar Jackson is such a hot topic right now. Like, I don't get why people are talking about Lamar Jackson. He's not on our team. The comparison, I don't get why people compare Hurts to anybody else. Hurts is on our team. Hurts is the guy we have to look at. Lamar Jackson doesn't matter to me. Josh Allen doesn't matter to me. None of that matters to me. What matters to me is watching this kid's progression. Joe, I know you're not the biggest Hurts fan at QB. If you had the opportunity with next year's draft picks and our salary cap, looking forward, who do you want? NFL ready or draft ready? Look, I'm not saying I'm not a fan of Jalen Hurts. I like Jalen Hurts, and I hope that he can prove me wrong, and I hope that he plays well. But I'm not going to lie. I'm not going to sit here and lie and say that I've seen great things from him. Do I see anybody? The kid that came in for Rattler, I forgot his name, from Oklahoma, he's looking good. Old boy from Cincinnati's been looking good. I hope to God we don't get Clifford from Penn State. There's really not many good quarterbacks in the draft. And I'm not one to think that this quarterback, I don't think that we're a quarterback away. So I'm not blaming Jalen Hurts on everything. I do think that we need to get, this team in order first. But at the same time, Jalen needs to work on his stuff. Jalen really needs to get on his stuff because realistically, we are in a position that we could go get a quarterback next year. So I know that's a cop-out, but I don't think that there's many people that I would really want next year. I'm sure that there's somebody that will pop up towards the end of the season. And, once the Heisman's out and everybody's doing, film work, I'm sure that somebody will come out of the, that is the cream of the crop as far as quarterbacks go. But right now, there's nobody I have my jaw dropped for. There's nobody that's crazy good. Lamar reads the field better than Jalen. Trayvon Diggs has had another pick 6. That's cute. Philly fans are the worst. That's what's up. Well, you go out there, play scrub. Oh yeah, it's Ben. You gotta, if you're gonna try and troll me, make me laugh or at least speak English, like speak in full sentences. You know what I'm saying? That's how we can converse. Lamar better read the field better than Jalen. That's just however that might make sense. What? That's not saying much about Lamar. Does that make sense? I mean, I don't care about Lamar. I don't care about Lamar. I hope you're talking to other people because I really don't care about Lamar. What's up, Joe? Who you going in on? I ain't going in on nobody, man. Hurts has the arm, is just timing and inefficiency. He has talent. I'll give him that. But the mental part of it is a huge part of it. BG saying we still gonna make the playoffs as a start for next year to build on. I think we can, man. I think we can. Why you hating? Ain't nobody hating. I'm being real. Yeah, Cowboys tripping over some easy teams. Big facts. I mean, the Cowboys really ain't play nobody. And I'll put ourselves in that because we still ain't figuring ourselves out. Here goes Boys for Life, the weirdest Cowboys fan in the world. Fall off? So what are you doing is playing the odds to make them in your favor and say we're going to fall off. I don't really like that dude if I'm being real with you. I don't dislike people, but Boys for Life, bro, you can just dislike this, man, because I really don't want you in my chat. Joe, when you blow up, you're going to have to put your bias aside and admit the Cowboys will win it. Look, I'm not saying the Cowboys. I said that the Cowboys are good. But I'm not going to sit here and say that they're going to win the Super Bowl, man. It's week 6. And I've seen the Cowboys play my whole life. You know what I'm saying? I've seen the Cowboys play my whole life. I'm good. I'm not jumping off no ledge for them. Right? Jalen underthrows a ball. Guess that's fine since Lamar has underthrown a ball. What is up with Lamar? Are we trading for Lamar or something? What am I missing? Lamar's having a hell of a season. Why are we comparing the two? It feels like Siri skipped plays. I don't know what that means. Scripted plays. Okay, scripted plays don't work. That's why we've fallen behind. That's basically let Jalen decide the second half. I agree. That he comes into the game because, most, if not all, coaches do come into the game with like your first 15, 20 plays already kind of scripted out. But my thing is, what's it called? Run the ball in those first 15. Like, I don't care if the first 15 plays are runs. Like, yeah, you have to start setting some type of tempo, man. This coaching staff is trash. Don't get me wrong. Our coaching staff has been trash. I'm not going to sit here and lie. Outside, I think our defense has been all right. But our coaching staff on our offense has been trash. But the players on the field are not making the plays that are there either. Bad footwork is okay because Lamar... What are we talking about Lamar for? What does Lamar have to do with Jalen Hurts, guys? Come on. Let's judge Jalen issues by what Lamar... That's like, I don't get what Lamar has to do with any of this. Deshaun Watson was putting up stats for so long without wins. Hurts will be good. I don't know what that has to do with any... Stats don't mean anything. I'm sorry. Stats do not mean anything. Watch the game. Watch him play and tell me what his problems are. Because all I'm hearing is, well, this stat, that stat. Like, that's not going to win us games. What's going to win us games is consistency on offense, and we don't have that from our quarterback position nor our coaching staff. Nah, I think Bieniemy's going to be that dude. I think Bieniemy's going to be a really good coach. I wonder why the front office would demand a passing attack when we obviously won the Super Bowl when because we're idiots. We're dumb as heck. Because my thing is, if you're a front office, right? You just won the Super Bowl and you were running the ball like crazy. The next year, you start seeing your coaches passing a lot. You're going to probably look at them like, but what happened to, we just won it. So it doesn't make sense for me to see you fire a coach over what a lot of people are saying was because he ran the ball too much. And now you're with a coach that doesn't run the ball at all. So, I mean, it has to do with the front. To me, it is the front office. Y'all need to give Hurts more time. Y'all act like he's going to be the best. He only has 10 starts. He ain't the problem. Y'all delusional. Nobody's saying he's the problem. People read too much into what people... At the end of the day, it's a business. At the end of the day, you have to see what the guy's good and bad at. Jalen Hurts is inconsistent. That's it. Y'all act like I know the man. Y'all act like y'all know the man. Y'all act like y'all having him over for dinner and y'all got to explain to him why y'all watching me bash him. I'm not even bashing him. I'm telling y'all what's wrong. Y'all bringing up Lamar. Y'all bringing up Josh Allen. Y'all bringing up all these quarterbacks that proved what they had to prove. Jalen hasn't done that yet. Like, I'm not a wait and see type guy. That makes zero sense to me. What's your outcome on the Raiders game? I don't know yet. We're gonna have a couple collabs coming this week, and I'll make my decision closer to the game. I like to, get a little educated about the whole team, but I think it's a team that we can win, a game we can win. Although his team is the Bears, lost to the Packers. Jason Peters still playing. You shocked? I wouldn't say I'm shocked. He said he wanted to. I'm shocked that he hasn't, he's made it this long in the season. Maybe that's mean, but I'm sorry, Show Enough. You're right. Jalen can never be criticized because Lamar has issues too. I feel like y'all haven't. Because I feel like y'all talking to each other. So I'm gonna butt out. I'm gonna let y'all talk. He literally has the best stats for a player in his first 10 games. What we talking about? He getting traded. He needs to add to the run, so it's not an infinite pass rush on him. Nobody said he's getting traded. Like, literally, no. At least in my chat, I haven't said he's getting traded. I've consistently said he has the year. I'm just being honest with where he is right now, which I wish a lot of people would be. Because we've done this with Wentz. We did this with Wentz. All his whole career, we did this with Wentz. Outside of 2017, outside of that, we did this with Wentz every year. He would have 3 terrible quarters, and then he would have 1 good quarter, and we'd say, "See, look what he can do." Like, that's not how football works. That's not how life works. You can't be terrible for 48 minutes, for 45 minutes, and then the last 15 get it together. That's just not how life works. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to sit here and watch that over and over and over and over again just because you like the guy. Like, I like Jalen Hurts. I think he's a good guy, but I think he'll be the first person to tell you he hasn't been playing to the level that he should be playing. I think he'll be the first to tell you that. Yo, shut up. I rock with you, bro. But this Lamar, I don't know what's going on with Lamar, man. What did Lamar do to you? He's still a rookie like that. No, he's not. Jalen Hurts is not a rookie. Like, stop that, bro. I'm so tired of that. That's such a dumb statement, bro. That's such a dumb statement. I don't want to call it a dumb statement. I'm sorry. That's rude. That's rude to say. But it's just not true. He's not a rookie. He's not. This is his second full year in the NFL. Do we owe Chris Sims an apology? Hell nah. Hell nah. The team's, look, Jalen Hurts is a top 40 quarterback, and that he'll always be a top 40 quarterback. He's not I don't think he's the worst starter in the league. I think that, I don't know, actually. Now I'm trying to think. I'm trying to think of a team that has a worse starter than us right now. I mean, I would take him over DJ. I would take him over whoever the hell is going to be starting for Washington next week. I don't really know where else. I don't know who else. So, I mean, he's like around 30. Like in the preseason, I think that me and Brandon did it. We did our top 32 list because I don't know why you would do top 40. But yeah, we did our top through to 32. And I think we put him around like 27 or 28. So, I mean, what rookie QB from this year would you have wanted us to draft and been excited about how they're playing? I like Justin Fields. I like Trey Lance. I mean, he hasn't really played much, though. But I like Trey Lance. I like Justin Fields. I don't like Mac Jones, but Mac Jones has been playing well. I'm not going to lie. Eagles aren't all in on Hurts. If they were, they would have appointed him the QB from the jump. He has things to work on and can be corrected with the right coaching staff. Sirianni ain't it. I can agree with that too. And I think that I'm not trying to make excuses for Sirianni because realistically there isn't any excuses for Sirianni. He's been coaching some bad football. I will say that 100 times over, man. I can't sit here and deny that. But I do feel like every coaching staff we've had has been very handcuffed by this front office. That's where I'm at right now. We got 46 people in here. Can we please get to 40 likes? Can y'all hit that like, hit that subscribe, join the family if you are new. I think we only got 20 likes, man. Come on now. We have 50 people in here. Come on now. Let's get them likes up. I just saw Lord Brunson is live. I might have to go watch his live in a couple minutes. Hold up. Let me try and get to all these comments. At 0-3 Philly podcast and the chat. How many games you see the Eagles winning? Like I said, we'll bring this back up one more time. Hold up. Like I said, I can see us beating if I think that we're going to beat the Raiders, but I'm not going to put it on I can see that as a winnable game. I can see the Lions as a winnable game. Chargers are going to be tough. Broncos, I think, is a winnable game. Saints might be tough. I see us beating the Giants. I see us beating the Jets. I see us beating Washington. I see us beating the Giants. I see us beating Washington. So that's 8 games right there. And if you want to say we'll lose to the Raiders, that's still 7 games. You know what I'm saying? So I can see us winning 7 more games. And 9 games is a decent spot to be in. That's a decent spot to be in. I'm not mad about 9 games. What's going on, Hollow Point? What's going on? I didn't say great quarterback. Did I say great quarterback? Well, that's not what I meant. I meant what makes him a good quarterback. What makes him want to be your starter? What makes him a NFL level quarterback outside of his intangibles? I don't want to draft a QB this year. Not many good ones. Yeah, I'm good on that. Rattler just got benched. Yeah, that's why I said I literally. What just happened to my stream? What the heck just happened? I don't know what just happened. Are y'all still there? It just said it went offline. Well, I guess it's still on. That's weird. That's weird. All right, y'all still there. That is what it is. I don't know what the heck just happened. But yeah, Rattler just got benched. Yeah, I know, and that's why I'm saying the guy that just went in for him. That's literally what I said. People need to listen. I need to get like the caption. I need to get like captions so you guys can read along as I'm talking, because I feel like y'all don't listen to what I say. Y'all just make up y'all own. We gave up that pick from Lamar Jackson. Yeah, we gave up the I mean, he got picked at the end of the round. So, I mean, it is what it is. We need Quez to be number one Rager. Got to step up, and Smith in the slot. Should have never got rid of Fulgham. I agree we shouldn't have got rid of Fulgham. All right, I was like, I had no idea where Lamar Jackson got so brought up into this. Brandon Graham is still under heavy medication. He's talking playoffs. Well, watch. We're going to make it, Darren. We're going to make it, Darren. It's not Hurts. Hurts can be fixed. It's the play calling. We need direct. So what is it that Hurts needs to be fixed, Caleb? What do you feel is that he needs to fix? What is it that he's missing that hasn't been fixed in 2 years? Boys for Life has the most annoying face. I just don't like him, to be real. Like, he's a weird dude, man. I don't really respect what he does, to be real with you. I mean, it is what it is. Y'all know me, man. I'm one of the, like, I'm a very chill person. I get along with almost everybody. You know, people hate it that I get along with most, you know, content creators from other teams, but he's just, he's a weird dude. People do too much for attention, and I just don't like that. What's up, Joe? It's time to run for sure. Schedule definitely favors a bit. I agree. Y'all got me dying. What's going on, Chandler? Yeah, people, they got me upset today, bro. They got me upset today. KJ, Matt Jones would light us up, and that running game. It was a conversation with Show Enough. Yeah, now I'm seeing that. I hate Cowboys, always have, always will, but this season they're built for the Super Bowl. Diggs has put that entire team winning mentality on his back. Diggs is the reason Dallas is winning. I agree. Have you heard of a guy named Lamar Jackson? Bro, I hate Lamar Jackson now. Now y'all gonna make me hate Lamar Jackson. I can't stand stat. Yeah, everybody wants to throw out every stat in the world. Like, did you see this? Did you see this stat? Like, who cares, man? Can Gowan play this week? Both parties in the trade passed their physical. Imagine Gannon gets his dime D. Does he use it? That's the thing. We better use Gowan. We better use Tay Gowan. Shout out to Tay Gowan. He follows me on Twitter, so shout out to him. But we better use Tay Gowan, or at least give him a shot. Because if we just gave up Zach Ertz for a 5th-round pick and a guy that's not going to be playing on this team ever, I'm going to be pissed. I'm going to definitely be pissed. Damn, I'm mad behind him. These freaking... He says, deep ball... I said it earlier in the comments, the deep ball, I don't think they are putting him in the best passing situations, but deep ball and timing. I mean, I think that there's more. I think there's way more that he has to get better at, but yeah, I agree with you, Eagle Slay. He's a weird dude, man. I don't usually talk junk about people. Y'all know me, so it is what it is. What's going on, Philly girl? Still here. We happy to still have you. Taylor Henry says, hate to say it, but we are not sweeping the New York Giants and Washington football team. Oh, we are. Maybe not the Washington football team, but I think we're going to sweep the Giants. The Giants are just trash to me. And if they don't have Saquon back, if he keeps on going in and out of this lineup, Kadarius Toney's the only person we've really got to worry about on that offense. I think that defense got majorly exposed. And by that time, we should figure out somewhat what we are. You know, if we go into that game losing every game, then yeah, we suck. I don't know why people are blaming who's blaming the refs? What's going on, Blue City Empire? We got to give Lions their first. We better not. Gonna be 2026. People gonna be talking about giving Jalen Hurts time. Not when you have 3 first-round picks. Hurts doesn't have that luxury. If it's possible to get one of the best QBs in the next draft, I don't think we can say no to that. That's a big fact. And especially looking at this team, man, that's what we've done. Exactly, Philly girl. It's all about execution. I like Hurts, but not going to get us to the Super Bowl. And plus, Nick's system is designed for QB with accuracy. Facts. Dallas' success will be short-lived. Kellen Moore, either after this season, following season, will get offers for head coaching. Yeah, he can come on over to the Eagles. He can come on over to the Eagles, you know what I'm saying? But either way, man, I am about to get out of here. I'm about to go watch Lord Brunson's stream because... You know what I'm saying? That's my guy right there. So definitely go catch me over. If you're still watching, go catch me over in his stream. I'll be in the comments talking that talk because that's what I do. He said your take on the front office is eye-opening, though, and them wanting more passing, and now we last in the NFL. Yeah, that's what they want. I've been saying this, man, but I am going to have a video that drops at 6. But other than that, man, I appreciate all y'all kicking it. Please, please, please hit that like button. Really does help me out a lot. Please hit that subscribe if you are new. Join the family. I'm really trying to hit 3K. You know, we're very, very close, so I'd really appreciate it, guys. But other than that, y'all know what it is, man. It is Fly, Eagles Fly, and we are out here. James Lopez, you are delusional. Peace!
Everywhere, this is for you.
Yeah. Fly, Eagles fly, and we on the team. Touchdown, touchdown. Time to get Jalen this ring. You don't really want to start a thing. This a bird gang nation, baby. It's a Philly thing. Hater, and you looking like you type trash. I'm just here cool